Good morning. Today is looking quiet to start. In fact, it should be a pretty nice day until that next system rolls its way in, and we'll show you the timing of that in a moment. But so far this morning looks like a pretty good commute as far as clear skies and quiet conditions are concerned. Of course, there's still some icy and snowy patches out there you'll want to watch out for, and we're going to add to that coming up for tonight and tomorrow. Here's a look at our temperatures. They're a little bit better than yesterday in most locations. There are a couple of pockets that are colder than others. For example, Baudette is at 10 below, but Fargo 5 above 0 now, and it's 3 below in Grand Forks. And we'll see those temperatures respond here a little bit later as that wind starts to kick in and we get that sunrise too. Wind chills are down into the teens and 20s below, so still a cold morning. You'll want to be prepared for some cold conditions here, especially up along the Canadian border where we do have wind chills down into the 20s below. Our winds are out of the south or southeast. We're looking at wind speeds that are going to continue to be in that range of about 5 to 15 miles per hour, though Langdon is at 16, not that far off, and there are a couple of places where it's a little bit lower over toward the east. So here's a look at your radar and your satellite map. We've got some areas of some clouds in the far south and east, but those are moving on. Otherwise, we're looking pretty clear here in Grand Forks and Fargo and beyond. Down to the south, there's some snow by Sioux Falls in Iowa, and that'll be heading its way toward the Minneapolis area. So here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner. We can expect to have some conditions that are going to be okay this morning. We'll see those temperatures rise with the sunrise and see some numbers climbing into the teens to some low 20s even by noon. And then the clouds start to move in. So Southern Valley will end up being mostly cloudy for the afternoon. Northern Valley might take a little bit longer for that cloud cover to reach you. And temperatures that are going to be in that range of about 20 to 25 degrees for many spots here for the afternoon hours. So adding another 10 degrees to our temperature from yesterday, that'll be nice. And then the snow comes in late afternoon and early evening. We'll see that snow approaching from the south and continuing to spread northward through the evening hours. So by about 10 o'clock, the southern half of the valley seeing that chance for some snow, and temperatures remaining mild in those areas thanks to the cloud cover and the snow and in general warmer air moving in. But notice where we're clear up in Langdon. Different story for you. As we continue to progress through the nighttime hours and into tomorrow morning, this system continues pushing northeastward. So places like Langdon and Devil's Lake, this area here might miss out completely on the snow, and then your snow chances increase the farther south and east you are here in the valley. So Grand Forks kind of on the edge of things. Fargo seeing some snow showers, but the best bet for the heaviest snow will be down in Lakes Country again. And this is tomorrow morning around this time, and we'll see that snow continue to make its way eastward through the rest of the morning hours, and we start to quiet things down for your Friday. Temperatures shouldn't be affected too much. We should still be on the milder side, relatively speaking, of course. This is still below average. We'll be into the teens to some low 20s for your highs for Friday, and the clouds do move on for Friday evening. So here's a look at our snowfall potential. We have some areas picking up a 3 to 4, maybe even 5 inches of snow in some parts of the southeastern part of the viewing area. Fargo right on that 2-inch line there, so there's going to be about a 2 to 3 inch cutoff there from Detroit Lakes back over up to Grand Forks, which is kind of on the 1-inch edge there. This is, of course, subject to change. It could shift a little bit farther southward or a little bit farther northward, but it gives you a general idea of how much we're expecting and where the heavier snow will be. So here's a look at your photo today. This is the Phelps Mill in Phelps, and we're looking at the steam coming off of the water there on a cold day. It looks like a cold morning or evening. And this is sent to us from Kermit. Thank you so much for sharing this photo. Love this shot. Nature and history in that photo. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. We've got some great weather coming up for the weekend. Watch out for some snow on Saturday night, but as we get into Sunday, temperatures are going to be on their way into the 30s coming up here, and we stay in the 30s as we move into next week. On Monday might be our warmest day of the 7-day planner, and getting into midweek, we'll have another round of snow possible on Wednesday. That's the last day of February, by the way, and we're kind of rounding out the month on a lot milder note than we've spent most of the month here. It's been a cold one, and transitioning into March, hopefully we can keep that trend going.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa.
We're keeping the Olympic theme going this morning by introducing you to some locals who are enjoying the Olympics up close. The details are up next.